Hey viewers, it is I am Spoon, and today I'm bringing you a free-for-all on WMD. I'm going to be using the AK-7U, AK-74U, whatever it's called, as well as a few weapons I pick up along the way. But figured I needed some type of commentary on my channel. I haven't posted in a while. As far as Black Ops goes, I needed some type of video because I've been busy so far this week. But luckily, I had a couple of saved files that I've had for a while, and I figured I needed to put them up. And I was trying to think of some kind of commentary to put with them, and couldn't think of a better topic than what I'm doing today. And what I'm going to be doing in a few moments is I'm going to be packing up, or I guess gearing up. I'm going to be heading to the movies. I'm going to go watch the new Harry Potter movie. And no, I have not read the books. I'm not really a big Harry Potter, I guess, fan. I mean, I love the movies. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not like a fan to where it's like, oh my God, I gotta go to the midnight release and I gotta dress up as Hermione because she has boobs. But apparently, this movie here is pretty good, so I've been wanting to go see it. I did follow the trilogy, or not trilogy, excuse me, the series in the previous movies. I didn't really read the books, but I did like the movies. They're pretty interesting, so I figured I might as well go and read a little bit. And so that's what I'm going to be doing very soon, is I'm going to head out and start watching those movies. But what I wanted to focus this commentary on today is not Harry Potter, it's movies in general, and movies that should not be made. Because I realized that Harry Potter was a very successful book series, and they made movies into it because it was a really good, a really good fan base and had some really good support. But before we do that, I want you to look at this. What is this? That you see me shoot that guy like 1,000 times? Does anyone else see that? Since when has little mesh material like a fence protected a guy from dying? And I don't know. That ticked me off, especially considering I unloaded an entire clip into him. But you know, what can I do? So there's gonna be a little bit of talk about movies and a little bit of talk about this gameplay. But I do try and keep my gameplay topics down to a minimum because I'm not really that pro or MLG or elite as you guys want to put it. But I do like playing, and I have a few pointers I can give you guys. But anyway, to the movies, and I die right here because I was teabagging this guy. He made me upset because he was camping there the entire game, and the game before this he was camping too, so I wanted to teabag him. It didn't bug me that I died. I think it was worth it overall. But what's the first movie series I can think of that is just a big mistake? Twilight. God, just really. I mean, I've seen some bad stuff in my time, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I have seen the second one. I haven't seen the first one of that movie series. I think there's like 4 of them now. I don't know. They're coming out like every 5 months now, it seems like, and Harry Potter is like once a year. And I think they put a little more time into it, and they should, because the story's a lot better than whatever Twilight is, which is basically a mythological creature like a vampire that's supposed to be some hellish being that's half undead, half human, that sucks blood and basically kills people or turns them into vampires as well. I think they've mismatched that story into what could only be called a pussy type character, or a bitch type character, and I hate to use obscenities like that, but really it seems like it's a bitch type character, kind of like that guy that just killed me who took like 8 hit markers. I don't know how he's still alive, but he's a bitch. And that's how I feel about half the characters in that game. You know, I appreciate the actors working out, like, you know, whatever, like a year and a half to build those kind of bodies for the movie. I'm assuming that's how they did. That's how they did with 300, where they made the actors work out and stay in shape before the movie. I imagine they did that with those the werewolf critters, or whatever they call the gay boys. They look like they're part of a boy band, in my opinion, all the werewolves. But anyway, enough of that. My point is, I can't stand the movies that take something that could have been so good, and they turn it into something that's almost stupid to an extent. And that's how I feel about those movies. And it's not just Twilight that I'm gonna dog on now. It's another group of movies, and this isn't exactly a certain title, but scary movies have turned into nothing but basically gore, violence. Not gore and violence, excuse me. Gore, grossness, grotesque acts, and then raping and and torturing women, which I don't know. You guys probably don't know this about me, but if I see that, I like something snaps. I can't stand to watch torture of women or anything like that. Not to say I haven't treated women bad before in my life, but I mean to an extent. Not, of course, not like beating them. So I don't want you guys to think I beat women, but I mean like I've been an asshole before. I hurt people's feelings, whether that be a guy or a girl. But what I mean by girl abuse is in like, you know, when a movie shows, I guess Halloween, and then those other movies with Freddy or whatever their names are, where it's just they stalk and then they kill and stab and torture and you know, I can't stand watching that, and it's just turned into almost offensive to watch now. And so I guess the best way I could say this now about movies is it's really hard to find a good type of genuine movie now. It's just, it seems like all the movies I see now, or all the screenings showing, or all the ideas for movies, they're all just based off of graphic design, or I guess just it's all too fake. With very little acting and more visual effects, and you know, visual effects are cool and stuff, but I think those visual effects, if it's not, they shouldn't be the entire movie unless it's like a Pixar or a DreamWorks cartoon thing. And I have to admit, the DreamWorks and the Pixar movies are actually pretty good sometimes. The voice acting is fantastical most of the time, and I think the acting and realistic, I guess real life or something like that is not that great anymore. But I think that movies back in the day, like the older ones, I think the comedy was better. The scary or the horror type movies were much better. I think that movies were valued on a higher level than they are now. Now anything can really pass for a movie, and you see all these movies with like animals talking. I'm like, you should have, you know, done away with that after Homeward Bound, which was actually pretty good. And I know it was for like children, but it was actually pretty interesting. And I think these other movies are kind of pointless. And so I guess that's why I wanted to focus my talk about this time. I want you guys to leave a comment in the description below, or the comment box. I don't know why I say description. Below the description of the video. Just tell me what you think about movies in general. Tell me what you think is a good movie series or what's a bad movie series. I want to know what your opinion is. And I try and focus my commentary around opinions. I try not to look up too much factual things, because most of the time my facts are incorrect or wrong in certain cases. And so I try and stray away from that. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think is a good movie series? What do you think is a bad one? Just let me know, and we'll go from there, because I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think. But anyway, game's wrapping up. I appreciate you guys watching. The final score is 30-6, which is not the most fantastical, but normally I don't do that great in free-for-all. But I appreciate you guys watching, and stick around for some more gameplay. Black Ops, Undead Nightmare, Minecraft. Maybe some new titles out there pretty soon. I'm really excited to get the new Need for Speed Hot Pursuit game. But anyway, I'm talking too much, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll spoon you later.